everybody, it's James, and welcome to the 9th season of the Swifts. I know, right? 9 seasons, and we're beginning with the league starting against our now rivals, Hearts. That's right, Hearts are our rivals now in the league. And we've got a few things to talk about. Mainly, there's been some ins, some outs. Let's talk about the transfers. Most importantly, let's talk quickly about the outs and the ins. First of all, and you'll notice these guys don't have faces yet because I'm going to do the transfer window isn't over, and I usually like doing the faces after the transfer window. Paul Impure is a Romanian goalkeeper who we picked up for £1 million and then immediately loaned out to Dundee because we needed more goalkeepers because some have left the club. A lot of people have left the club. A lot of like the players that weren't really doing anything have just kind of cleaned house. So brought him in, loaned him out. He's getting some experience. He's our third string keeper. I know, not good to have a third string keeper on loan at another team, but what are you going to do? Maybe I'll go out in the market while we're out here and find an older keeper who could just be an emergency backup that we'll keep on the bench and like has good mentals to like train the rest of our keepers. Anyways, then we also brought in... Yeah, so that's what we brought in. We sold a few players. Dewhurst went to Midtjylland. Hall, these are just guys we know. Hall has gone to Blackburn on a free. Dewhurst went to Midtjylland on a free. And then we sold Emmanuel Rodriguez for $3.3 million. We bought him for $4 million, a little bit of a loss, but he wasn't going to do anything for us. So getting any return for him for a guy who never really played for us is good. Other major outs. Dragon has left to gone to Napoli for £10 million, going up to $12.75 million. I thought that was a good deal. He really became second choice. He's 20 years old, hasn't gotten a cap for Serbia yet, so maybe it will. He's going to be an important player for them, so more power to him. We want him to be the best. Alexander Keswick also went to Serie A to Bologna for £6.5 million. Once again, never really played him that much. Got value for him. Thought, you know what, have a great time. Thank you very much. Thiago Larozette has gone to Sunderland. He's 24, he's a squad player, and didn't really do much for us, so it was just a time to move him on, and then a bunch of loans. We brought in for $10 million this guy, Serdan Mikic. Serdan? Serdan. We're going to call him Serdan. A Serbian midfielder who looks pretty good. He's well-rounded, and he also can play as a defensive mid. So we brought him in to kind of be like, well, you want to know what? We got rid of Dragon. We're bringing Serdan. He does everything we want. He runs the ball. He's determined. He's a wonder kid. He's either-footed. He's not great aerially, but he's pretty okay defensively, physically, speed-wise, you know. Plays that deep line playmaker role. And so, yeah, that's pretty much been our business so far. Only 2 ins and a few outs. And a few more transfers were to be. We got $34 million in the bank for transfer budget. I'm looking to do that. The board's looking to have me spend it all. That's one of the where is it? Club Vision. 3-year contracts and spend all the original transfer budget. They want me to spend all of the original transfer budget. Concerned about the finances, the deal to sign him. You want me to spend money. And then they also still want me to sign players to sell for profit. And other good news, if you look at the team, the main team's still here. We have a lot of players, Heracles, Godoy, Suarez, Pantinelli, and Padilla are all at the Olympics. And Pantinelli also was like in the Euros until the finals because Italy got to the finals. So we got a lot of players who are playing a lot of international football and going into this. So rotation is going to be key, and we're going to probably have to deal with Pantinelli coming back very tired because he's played so much. Suarez, not so much. He's a keeper. But yeah, we're dealing with some international break. But this is the team right now. I think we're still pretty good depth-wise. Viscalia, Barras, Williams, Greswick, Wenzia, Varick, Murphy, Mikic, Farrell, Vanderlinden, and Bonfigo. All of our major players, Murphy, Farrell, Vanderlinden, and Bonfigo, have all gotten major offers from like Barcelona, Bayern Munich. And every single time they've said, I do not want to sign for X team. Don't want to sign for Barcelona. Don't want to sign for this. So they're loyal to us. They're sticking with us. They want us to be a part of the project, which is huge. It means I've got players, and the board has not forced me to sell them either because we have a lot of fucking money. If you look here too, Tony Borgin has developed like a maniac overwards because he's gotten some caps for Scotland. So he's probably going to be... Eventually, I think he's going to be our left back over Buendia, unless I bring one in, and I'm in talks with one. And then Barres has taken over for Steele. We started to see that a little bit last year, and once again, he has just developed after playing for Turkey in the Euros. Yeah, Turkey was in the Euros. Signed him to a new deal, so absolutely great. Happy with that. We are going to just jump right into the game. We're only going to give you guys one game today. This season is going to be a little bit of a speed run, because if we look at... I'm recording this on the 25th. So the 25th gives us... If I do a recording every day until Football Manager 2022 officially releases, that is going to be 1 week, 2 weeks, and a day. And it took us 14 episodes to get through last season. Now, so speedrun is going to happen. Only major cup games, semifinals and finals of the League of the Bedford and the Scottish Cup. Major league stuff when it comes in, like games versus this, Hearts. And then Champions League group stage, knockouts, and final. Like I said, this is kind of the speed run. We're getting close to the end of this. So we did everything, but we've got one other thing we have to worry about here, and that is the we are in the Club World Cup this season. So we're also going to be looking at the Club World Cup as a trophy we can win. So it's everything a domestic. We've got the domestic treble. So it's the domestic treble, Champions League, and then the Club World Cup. So we could potentially win 5 trophies this year. Count them 5. So that'll be a big thing. I'm going to let these guys know that I have faith in them. Everybody looks awesome and pumped, and I am pumped too, as we are going to jump right into it. It's always tremendous. I have great mutual respect for each other. Hearts versus us. We are playing in, I forget the name of the stadium, but it's Edinburgh. It'll show up right here. The Edinburgh International Arena in Edinburgh, which seats like 41,000. We are sold out for this game because obviously it's a derby. The other cool thing is too, is I think this is where we're going to say, because we're expanding the bank again to have 3,100 seats. I'm trying to get the board to maybe think about building a new stadium. If not, keep expanding, because Bonfigo finds Farrell. 10 minutes in, we've got 1 goal. I could just talk to you guys as these guys play, because I don't want to sound horrible, but we did only lose. We didn't lose in the league last year. We only got 1 draw, and I was rotating it pretty hard. So the likelihood of us not steamrolling the Scottish League is pretty low. I think we're 16-1 we're like 16-1 favorites to win the league. Murphy whips one in. Williams hits the crossbar, and we continue. It's just been about getting depth in the team nowadays. As Buendia, free kick, comes in. Williams tries to head it. Wheelhand tries to get, but Van der Linden comes back and gets it. Veracek, Barres, Bartos, Williams, Murphy, Bonfigo. We have built it up in here. Tripp. Farrell's going to take the penalty because Pantinelli's not here. For a first half brace, 16 minutes in, Lillian Farrell steps up. And, of course, he scores. Smooth as you like. That's why he's the captain. Doing what he does best, charging up the team. It's going to be depth. Obviously, we're looking at improving wingback, but with the way Barres as in Borgin and have shown improvement, that's always good. Maybe a 4th choice center back that is world class, that's close to Williams and Grezek is pretty good, because Heracles is out right now. We really don't have anybody who could do that, but Steele can step in and be a center back, and we know he's pretty he's good. He's a great right wing back, but he's also got the height and the physicals to play as a center back, and a pretty quick one at that. So Veracek and Murphy just kind of knocking the ball around here. Barres, damn, that was offside. It was a beautiful attempt for Van der Linden here. Now, where was the offside call? Here? Ooh, that's tight. That's pretty tight, but a good finish by Van der Linden. Just doesn't get the call. And we move on. Yeah, so center back, I'm not really too worried. I mean, obviously also defensive mid, but we've got the boy in here, and plus we've got the guy in Got the Northern Irish the midfielder that we signed, who's apparently a championship talent already. So we'll be looking to maybe rotate him in, get those guys going in. Really start looking at some of the youth talent we've brought in this season, because obviously they're the future for us. We're always going to be looking towards having the future, as Hearts have not put a shot on target yet so far. We have just been absolutely crushing them. We've played well out there. I believe you've got what it takes. And everybody but the goalkeeper is like super pumped about this. As am I. I mean, like I said, this season is going to be great. I think we got a lot going on here. 38,000 people is huge for this, as it looks like we're about to get our them have their first shot on target, and Liam Smith is the one who scores it. We'll skip through that. And once again, it's a speed run kind of a season. It's a speed run. We're going to be quick. Things are going to go snappy. We're going to move quick. Farrell. Back to Buenzia. To Mikic. Veronica. Back to here to Buenzia. He's going to send the cross in. Nope. He's going to go to the ground. And Farrell's going to get his ability to score his third goal. And he doesn't, because we don't get to score 2 penalties in a row, because that has been something in this entire game since the beginning. Murphy's ball in is going to get cleared. It's the moments like that where you miss Heracles. Other good news, Hearts are also playing European football this year, which I find both awesome and scary. Bonfigo picks this ball up. How good is his passing? Well, Farrell gets his hat trick anyways. just there you go. Bonfigo just turns. I don't know, he's not even left-footed. He just whips a beautiful cross, and then Farrell finishes with right. So people are just using their off feet now. Like, don't worry, coach. We don't even need to use our dominant feet for these guys. Changes Barris, who has played a good game. We will take off for Steele. Murphy is tired. Guess what? Steven Yap is a great box-to-box midfielder. We can bring him in, ball in. Free header that nobody gets, but Mikic gets to Veronica. Bartos back to Buenzia, who finds Bonfigo, who finds Barris, who we're going to say that was a shot into. It wasn't a shot, it was just a pass into the corridor of uncertainty. Who do I have on the bench for strikers? Butterworth or Vi? Butterworth or Vi? Vi sounds like the right answer there. As we've made all 3 of our substitutions, and we will just watch as this game comes to its hopefully inevitable conclusion, with the Swifts picking up the win. As tick-tock, 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 they're playing with more caution. We're just playing on positive possession. They've had 4 shots on target, where we've had 27. 27 shots, 10 on target. My bad. We'll say about the XG, but then again, that's the missed penalty causing a lot of that. Buenzia picked up a knock, but he's back at it. Visciglia is going to play this out. Now let's watch the build-up here. Find Steele, who just gives it right away. Young Combs is there, but Romano does collect. And beautiful. Well, now it looks like they're going attacking, as we're actually getting some fight here. But Vi's there. And Vi just keeps running, keeps running. Nobody ran to the back. He was expecting Farrell to run to the back post, but never got the run. Doesn't matter, though, because Lillian's 3 goals is all we need to go in here to the dressing room. Thank you very much, boys. It was a great win. Good job, everyone around. Clap 5 hit. Clap, 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 clap. Great job. It was a great win for us. So, yeah. Farrell's on form. Buenzia is injured for 1 to 3 days. He makes his thing. Farrell's performance is great. Absolutely wonderful. Blah, blah, blah. Primero's looking at this guy for the Argentinian squad. Even better. When are we coming back? We're going to come back for Celtic. And I'll tell you why we're coming back for Celtic. We're coming back for Celtic because that is the day, couple days after the draw for the Champions League. So I'll see you guys for that. And until next time, I've been James. You've been you. This has been the Swift Speed Run. It's not how good you are, it's how good you want to be. I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.